And here we are back again, Angelo Santabarbara. He's the assemblyman from District 111.
111,
and
yes.
I even remembered that number. Yay! And we're here. He's not here to talk about politics, although we could, but we're not. We're going to be talking about the Future City program, which has to do with engineering and the STEM program. Angelo, you've been on before to talk about this, but we're going to tell people how their kids can get involved.
It's that time of the year again to talk about one of my favorite things, which is engineering. As you know, I was a civil engineer before I got involved in the county legislature and the assembly. But it's a great career, and what better way for kids to learn about engineering and engineering possibilities than through this program called Future City Competition. We talk about it every year. I get excited about it every year. It's a hands-on learning experience where you compete against other schools in the region for a chance to go to Washington, D.C., the top winner, to compete nationally. And then this year, the top prize...
Washington, D.C., that's good enough, right?
Yeah, that is the trip itself is definitely a great experience. And this year, the top winner, from what I read in the website, is a trip to a space camp. So it's a really great chance to learn a lot about engineering, the possibilities. One of the things I want to talk about that they are doing on September 7th at the Empire State Plaza. They are doing Future City will be there for what's called a Back to School STEM Expo.
Oh, nice.
They're going to have a table there. It's going to be easy to sign up, get a team together, talk about it with your school. futurecity.org is the website where you can read all about some of the changes in the program. But the program itself is just a great learning experience. It really, kids really get a chance to see what it's like to be an engineer, to design a city. They use a program that we talk about.
We've talked about SimCity. If your kids are playing this, it's a good thing.
It's a good thing,
It's a good thing. You know, video games, you kind of wonder about your kids, but this is a good thing, SimCity, because it simulates a city.
Yes.
And you have to do the water, the sewers,
exactly.
the hospitals.
And all the planning components, figure out where residential neighborhoods are going, where commercial developments are going, where industrial parks are going, and they figure out where the best spot is, where the community can work together, where these things can help each other, where they can hurt each other. Right. Sometimes they make mistakes, but they figure out the solutions to solve the problems.
And do they plan a city, or what do they plan, actually?
This is a city of the future. Each year we have a topic. It's been water recycling. It's been renewable energy. Each year there's a theme with a competition where the students are asked to focus on solutions like renewable energy, trying to figure out how how energy will be used in the future. What's the best way?
Now, these kids do not have an engineering background, so they're going to have a mentor that kind of guides them along here.
That's one of the things that's nice about it. You're talking about people from the community, engineers that are working in the field, that volunteer as part of this program to work with a teacher at your school with a Future City team. And last year, the Mount Pleasant team was able to visit them at the competition in Hudson Valley, and they had a large team. It can be a large team, it can be a small team, but they were able to work together. That's part of this. The process is working with your teammates, learning, coming up with an idea, and figuring out how to communicate that idea
and
to
resolve
writing.
it between the
That part. Sometimes your solution doesn't agree with someone else's, and you have to try and that's
hey, isn't that life?
That's what happens. That's what happens, man. But I get excited about this program because I wish it was around when I was going to school, because it really opens up your eyes to the world of engineering.
Now if a parent is watching this right now, how can they get involved? And we do have photos, by the way. We were able to download those.
Oh, yeah, this is from last year's competition. Yep. That was some of the award winners on the stage. That was people from the Mount Pleasant team. I was congratulating them on a great job. Again, the Mount Pleasant team that came up. It was a larger team. That's Jennifer Smith, our regional coordinator, who is a contact on the website for the program. Again, the Mount Pleasant team, they did a fantastic job. You can see the model that they came up with there on the table, and there's dozens of models just like that being judged throughout the day. Some of the award winners They came up on the stage.
That's great.
And I'm sitting at the table there in this picture. I was actually volunteered to be one of the judges. And the judges are people from our community that work at various companies locally. So it's kind of nice, and that's one of the ways you can volunteer. You can be an engineering mentor. If you have an engineering background or know a little bit about working with children and learning about the engineering concepts, you can volunteer to be an engineering mentor. You can be one of the judges. You can, on competition day, you can imagine moving these models around.
Yeah, you're going to need people to help out.
So they get there very early. They need people to help dozens and dozens of people.
When is the competition?
The date hasn't been set, but it will be in January.
In January. So what you need to do is talk to your kids about this. Maybe have them sign up. Do they sign up on the web? Or
you can sign up online. There's a contact number on the website, www.capitaldistrictfuturecity.org.
Oh, okay, I had the wrong one then.
Or futurecity.org. Either one will get you to the right spot. They can also call me directly at my office, which is 843-0227.
843-0277?
0227.
Oh, 27.
And that's my district office, and I can direct them to where they need to go.
Okay,
I can get them
good.
the email information, but it's all on the website as well. There's plenty of ways to volunteer, plenty of ways to help out. If you want to get your school involved, the best thing to do, go to the Back to School STEM Expo at the Empire State Plaza, September 7th. 10 a.m. to 4 p.m.
Okay.
I will be there. There will be a Future City booth there where you can get materials, you can learn more about it, you can sign up right there on the spot, or you can contact the regional coordinator. Her name is Jennifer Smith. Numbers on the website. If you want to try it out, maybe try it out, get a team together, try it out. If it doesn't work out, you don't have to continue.
You haven't lost anything, but you had fun.
Yeah, exactly. It might be the start of something great. It might be the start of an engineering career for students right in your local community.
And we need engineers. We really need engineers.
We really need to build up our numbers. There's a lot of talented kids that I see go through this program that actually become engineers. I still keep in touch with them. It's great to see that their minds are exposed to the possibilities, and not everybody latches on to engineering, but they all learn something from it.
Absolutely. I mean, it's part of life. We engineer through life, right?
Exactly.
Engineer our way through life.
We weren't here too long ago talking about flooding and the engineering solutions that are going to be required to solve those problems.
That's right.
Going forward, our communities are going to depend on good engineers and to apply technology to get us through.
That's right. Angelo, Santabarbara, futurecity.org or Capital District, futurecity.org. Check it out. Make sure your kid gets involved or your school gets involved. Do what you can to create more engineers. Thank you, Angelo.
Thank you for
so
having
good to
me,
see
Ann.
you.
Thank